And then all the Evangelist members come out, and then immediately Burns is on smoke. He's like, all right, let's run this, bro. He was ready to fight all of them. Oh my god, season 3 of Fire Force just dropped. I'm so hyped. I've literally been waiting for this season for like, it feels like half of my life. Whatever year season 2 dropped, that's how long I've been waiting. I thought it was never gonna happen. I thought the anime was just never gonna be finished and we'd be stuck with just the manga. But thank God it's come. And today I'm just gonna be recapping what happened in the first episode. Even though it wasn't like action packed, it was kind of a slow burn. A lot of important shit got dropped, and you know, you can clearly see it's gonna set up the rest of the season, innit? Also, side note, it's crazy how as soon as the first episode of the season drops is when the sun starts to come out. All the birds are singing, the bees are flying. It's all good here in Switzerland. This is the first week we've had sun. It's a sign of great things to come, bro. Like, oh my god. Alright, anyway, so we open up with a little training montage showing the whole of Company 8 training and flexing their powers. And they're also flexing how crisp the animation was in these little snapshots. It was really cool. And as that was going on, Captain Obi was reporting everything that had happened that led them to where they are now. So all this shit that they've done to unite all the companies, also all this stuff they've uncovered about spontaneous human combustion. And that also serves as a little recap for season 1 and 2 if you forgot. So, and I definitely needed that. And then as Obi's reporting, he gets G-checked by these soldiers and guards, and they're like, yo, come with us, bro, like we're taking you in. Obi's all confused. He's like, yo, I'm sure this is just a misunderstanding, but he doesn't struggle. He just goes with them. Like, as they're about to reach the door, boom, we see some white clads, bro. Obi's like, what? And then they basically abduct him, bro. He's gone. The goat is gone, bro. No, it was so sad to see the goat Obi getting pushed around by these level 1 crooks, man. I hate to see it, bro. But hey, it's all for the sake of the plot, innit? We panel over to the Pope, and he's basically requested for Captain Burns, head of Fire Force Company 1, for like a little meeting. And then the Pope reveals his, you know, not so surprising attachments to the Evangelist and basically all the villains. Like, okay, buddy, like we saw this coming. Like, it was pretty obvious that you two are connected. Or maybe that did surprise you if, you know, you forgot what happened in season 1 and 2. But yeah, the Pope's been with them the whole fucking time. And then all the Evangelist members come out, and then immediately Burns is on smoke. He's like, all right, let's run this, bro. He was ready to fight all of them. I forgot her name. I'm just gonna call her Crownhead Lady. Crownhead Lady comes up. She's acting all different. Scrambled her brainwaves, so now she's talking all formal and properly. We see her convert Burns, like within a matter of minutes. It was kind of impressive, and the way they were showing it was so cool. And we could even see, like, she could hear the thoughts of all of them. Like, as she was talking, she sees, she can like hear them go through this stage of shock, denial, and then they just start contemplating everything they've known about the church, their religion, all this stuff. And it hits Burns the most because of his attachment to his eye and of what he's seen. All this shit. And basically Burns gets converted, bro. The Evangelist fully convert him. And they also reveal like their main intention of turning the world into a sun. I mean, we already knew that they wanted to burn the world, but it's basically confirmed now that they want to fully transform the world and turn it into a sun. And you'll see a little bit more of what that means as the season goes on. But let me just tell you, this episode is so good because I know what's about to come, I'm so hyped. All this build-up will be worth it. Like, I know it will be. Even though Burns thinks, the Evangelists are crazy, the Evangelists are like, yeah, but this is what your God wants, bruv. This is what it's always been leading up to. And because Burn is such a devout follower, he's like, bro, alright, if that's what Saul wants, then let's kill all these niggas, bruv. Like, I'm down. Like, we'll turn Obi into an infernal, bro. Like, feed them an insect, all this shit. So yeah, bro, all that shit happens. And then we panel back to Company 8. They've all found out that Obi's been abducted, and that basically everyone's gonna turn on them because the White Clads and the whole of the Fire Force company, the whole empire, basically, they've merged together. And if they resist, you know, they're all gonna turn against them. But you know, with no hesitation, you know, everyone in Company 8, they stand on business. They're like, fuck all these guys, we'll box them all up. Whoever comes after us, we'll scrap them. We need to get Obi back. You know, like, everyone's like, gang, 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 let's go. There was like one little scene where Arthur wanted to trade fucking Shinra like he was a Pokemon, like he was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And he wanted to swap cards, but I digress. Those two are always fucking bickering. And then yeah, so it's basically Company 8 versus the whole empire. And that was the episode, bro. That's the setup. My hopes for this next season is I just need to see beautiful, amazing scraps. There's so many fights that happen in the manga where I'm like, shit, if this gets animated, it would be so fucking hard. I'd say maybe I'm thinking of 6 to 7 different fights. I hope they get fully, and some of them were super short, so I hope we get a couple anime exclusive scenes where it's like we see these characters go off, because there's so much potential. I feel like when season 1 and 2 came out, people were sleeping on this anime, and to be fair, the anime just isn't as good as the manga was. I know that gets said a lot, but it's just true. Like, the manga was so hype, I was so fixated on it, I couldn't move on with my life until I finished the fucking manga. So yeah, that's basically it. As the episodes come out, I'm gonna recap the most hype and anticipated fights that I've been waiting for. And yeah, also Arthur's the GOAT. I fucking love that character, so I can't wait to see him go off the most. And yeah, man, peace. Also, forgot to mention song of the week this week. Was it even? Well, I don't know what time this is going out. But song of the day is this song called Bue by this guy called 1T1. And I got put onto this genre of music last week by someone. She put me on it, and I'm so grateful she did, because it's amazing and it's like a breath of fresh air. If you like parties, festivals, carnivals, it gives that sort of vibe. I forgot the genre of music that it's actually called, but it's amazing. So give it a shot, man. Peace.